This childhood vaccination study was suppressed and hidden for 5 years. Why? You're about to find out. American Congress held a hearing on September 9th, 2025. At this hearing, they presented a study analyzing the impact of childhood vaccination. The study included over 18,000 children, of which 16,000 were exposed to at least one vaccine in their life and 2,000 had never had any vaccine. The study was originally conducted to remove vaccine hesitancy and prove they were safe for children. But the results were so shocking that the study was buried and never published for over 5 years. That is, until now. Now, before we get to the results, it should be noted that the study, well, it's not perfect. It was never peer-reviewed, and there are some arguments regarding a detection bias. That is, kids who are vaccinated are simply more likely to visit a doctor and thus be diagnosed with some form of condition. But if this was all true, if these results that I'm about to share are simply due to some detection bias, you think the study would be taken further to prove this, not simply thrown out. And do you really think a parent with a clearly sick child wouldn't see a doctor just because of their views on vaccines? Especially considering many of these conditions in this study are serious and would require urgent medical attention. Anyway, now what you've been waiting for, these are the results. So these are the results. I suggest pausing the video here and going through these yourself. First, let me teach you how to read it. So this number here, next to this number is the exact number of people in the vaccine group that had chronic health conditions. And then this number next to it is the number adjusted for the fact that there was more people in the vaccination group than there was in the no vaccine group. So the most important number to look at is the one in brackets. This one here means 277 adjusted for the fact there was more people in the vaccine group had chronic health conditions, and 111 in the no vaccine group had chronic health conditions. And then this here is the percentage likelihood. So basically it's saying the vaccine group was 2.48 times more likely to have some form of chronic health condition than the no vaccine group. And then you can go through the different columns and look at it. If the number, such as this one here, is below 1, that means that the no vaccine group was actually more likely to have neurological disorder. So you can read it by going through it like that. Save this video for later and go through it at your own pace.